Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. If you're new here, we're gonna do things a little differently this time. We're gonna check the same spot we were at last time because obviously we know there's birds. I'm not on the birds and I don't see enough or have enough opportunity. We're gonna move down to the left and across the road right next to the river. I went and scouted some BLM land, but the problem with the BLM land is there's really not a lot of water sources. So I do know that there's quail there, but the problem with gamblers quail in that area is that they're more residential because a lot of the homes have pools and stuff like that. So that's where the quail get their water sources versus out here. You have the river right there. You have all these agricultural fields here on the tribal land. So hopefully we're gonna have a little bit more luck. We'll see, but let's go. Well, considering that I still have extended season for dove, probably get some dove in here today too. So this is what I'm looking at for quail. There's all this kind of stuff right in front of me. Quail will come off from these agricultural fields. They'll come into these little thickets, or they'll come into this kind of stuff right here. This is about 2 miles from the spot where we were just at. Still alongside the river. I went ahead and went over the river and just wanted to see if I could see any waterfowl. Still think it's too hot for waterfowl right here. Probably be like late season before we get any birds. Although I did see a couple geese last time I was out here. Biggest thing you have to do too is know your species. From a distance, a certain bird could look like a different species. There goes a bunch of dove right there. So we're definitely in a prime location for dove. What I'm seeing in this area, there's quite a bit of Mearns quail and mountain quail. There are gamblers, but it's actually very far and few between right here. It's weird if you go about 8 miles from here. That's all there is gamblers quail. Not any Mearns quail or mountain. Definitely some other hunters have been out here because there's shells on the ground. There's a dove right there. It's a big one. I do want to walk all around this thicket and see if there's any quail right there. And if there's any gamblers quail, they'll be running around right here. So this year on the tribal land, I got extended season dove, which was about 80 bucks. And then I got quail, duck, and geese. So all the way how the tribal does their permitting is it's each license per species is about $40 to $50. I mean, do the math, it was pretty expensive to hunt on tribal land. As you can see, I mean, obviously there is birds out here. I just haven't been able to connect with that many. Tribal out in this area where I live, definitely the best hunting around. This is my first year hunting here in Arizona. I grew up hunting in California. This is actually gonna be my first year ever doing duck and geese, doing waterfowl. You know, it's basically a learning curve this whole year, trying to see, you know, what's out there. Finding the spots where there's birds at. I hear some quail down the way. All right, let's go for these dove. Go in here kind of quiet. All those dove are right there in that bush right there. There's one right there still. Got him. Nice. He is going to be hard to find in this stuff. He's got to be like right here somewhere. Holy moly. Here we go. Well, that's one. I didn't get skunked. I only connected. I got one dove today. I'm having some rough goes, but that's a part of hunting and a part of the process. When you go out here and you're scouting, I went to 3 or 4 different spots today. Ended up coming back to this exact spot because I didn't see any other birds anywhere else, and I know that there's birds here. So that tells me that one of two things here. I come here super early in the morning and clearly that's not working out because the quail come out later. Like right now it's about 10:30 or 11 and I've already been out here since 6:30. My plan next week is to come out here again. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna sit in the thicket out here. I'm gonna get my little muddy bucket and I'm just gonna post up out there, but I'm gonna come later and I think that that's gonna give me better results. I don't know. This is just different tactics I'm trying to change to make my hunts more successful. I hope that as I'm learning this stuff, maybe you guys are learning it too. If you guys are new at hunting in a new area, new location, or just hunting in general, you know, don't give up. Don't get discouraged. This is just a part of the process. I know it could get frustrating when you go on YouTube and you'll see all these people have these bangers, you know, all kinds of luck with dove, quail, duck, geese, you know, and they're living out and da da da. That's all fine, good for them. Just take it as a learning curve for yourself, because it's only going to make you a better hunter in the long run. Understanding your terrain, where you're hunting at, understanding the region where you're at, understanding the climate and conditions. Thank you so much for watching my videos, being a part of my channel. If you guys are hunters and can offer any types of tips or tricks for hunting waterfowl, hunting upland birds, please leave them in a comment and I will reach back out to you. And until next time, we'll see you later.